We are live at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida for Week 1 action in which the Arizona Cardinals come into town to take on the Dolphins. This opening to the regular season has the story of two teams who came up shorter than they expected a year ago. For the high-powered Dolphins, they did claim the AFC East crown, but they just barely did it with a 9-8 record tied with their division rival Bills, and then they would follow that up with a first-round exit by way of the Raiders. And for the visiting Cardinals, they went on a miracle run with all their young pieces coming together to get them all the way through the playoffs off an incredible 14-3 season, fighting all the way to the Super Bowl where they would come to a field goal shy of the title, losing it to Kansas City. So now, both of these squads attempt to wash the shortcomings of last season from their minds and create the best start possible here today, but both sides will have to do that without notable contributors. Arizona will be without superstar pass rusher Bryce Huff, and Miami will be without one of the best corners in the game, Jalen Ramsey. Who is going to start their redemption tour off right with a big-time win? It is just about time to find out as we are getting set for kickoff. And our game is finally on. The NFL season has begun. Hawk kicks us off. Gibson back to receive. He takes the knee for the touchback, and that will bring out the Dolphin offense led out by quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. And as he enters his 5th year, he is coming off his first ever full season in the league as he has struggled with concussions over the course of his young career. But if he can stay healthy, he has all the weapons around him to be hyper successful with this team. They start the drive on the 25, going twin tight ends, H.A. in the back. Snap. Handoff. Moving right, and he gets wrapped up. A nice ankle tackle from Sanders there. With that, they will get 3 on the initial play of the run call, 2nd and 7. They give to Gibson, up the middle, cut down by Collins. Another nice run to set up 3rd down. So our first 3rd down of the day, needing 3 to convert, going with an empty look. Tua gets, fires middle, and he missed it. He had Tyreek wide open and just missed him, and his first pass of the year was definitely not his best one. So out comes Turk for the punt, standing on the 18. He gets, boots it away. Patterson back to receive. He hits from the 22. Turns right. Williams dives and misses. Avoids another. Cuts it back. And finally tracked down at the short of the 35. And that means now the Cardinal offense enters. And for them, it is Kyler Murray who takes the helm at QB. And he missed opening day last season due to the torn ACL, but he looks ready and in his best form, and after bringing his team just a field goal short of winning the Super Bowl, he is ready to restart the journey and hopefully finish it all the way this time. They start the drive on the 33, Murray under center, Williams the lone back. It's a stretch right, cuts it up, moves back right, falling forward, and they mark him just short of the 40. Great work to put his foot in the dirt and make most of it as he cut it inside. They get 6 on the carry there. Now it will be a 2nd and 4. Give to William. No. Play action. Rifles right. He has Hollywood down the sideline and sent down by Holland. And you can't write the story better. The first pass of the season for them is an explosive connection to their superstar receiver to get them just outside the red zone. And we expect to see a lot of that this year. That speed is unmatched, and he just let it work for him as the covering Cam Smith just could not keep up on the play. Massive gain of 38 on the grab up to the 23. They give to Patterson, off tackle right, to the marker, tackled down by Long, and that is enough for the first, as they are moving so swiftly on their initial drive through both the run and the pass. This defense looks helpless right now. That is 11 on the carry, and now they're giving heavy look with 3 tight ends set. What did they do here? They give to Williams, bounces it wide, Holland chasing as he cuts it up. Tackled through the pylon, and they say no touchdown. Officials say the ball went out just before the goal line, but that is another incredible run to set them up on the 1-yard line. Great work by the defense to hold him short, though. Now it's a 1st and goal, and they enter the fullback Arma with the I-form look. Give to him, dives, and he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! And a beautiful first drive of the season for this Arizona offense is finished off by a touchdown carry for their brand new fullback, Alex Arma Jr. The line won so good as they just opened up the hole for him up the middle, and that was such an easy score for him to punch it in for the first touchdown of the year. Garfield out for the point after now. His kick is up and good. And after both teams get a drive, it's the Cards to take the first lead of this game. Miami back with the ball. They start on the 25, looking to respond quickly. Tua drops back. Farrell breaks through, slings it left, and it's batted away. A big-time play from Stevenson as that was intended for Tyreek Hill. after the incompletion, moving to second down now. Ball is snapped, standing tall. Throw short for Snell and quickly dropped by a trio of defenders, and Tua got hit on that one. They end up getting 8 on the grab, so now it is 3rd and 2 to avoid another 3 and out. They give to Dillon. Across the marker, tackled down by the pair of Collins and Baker, and they avoid the 3 and out as they get the first, and now they can keep the drive moving. That gets them up to the 39, under 7 minutes left in the first. They go back to the pass. Rifles right, finds Snell. Wrapped up by Marco, and 2 early catches for the rookie to get him involved quickly in the season. They will get 6 through the air, 5 yards shy of midfield now. Snap. Quick fires for Tyreek as he throws off one and another, and finally ripped down from behind by Mack. And you knew it was only a matter of time before they got the ball to the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. 11 on his first grab of the day into enemy territory. They give to Achane, up the middle, to the marker, and wrestled down by Collins, and there was no one even close until he got to that first down. And Arizona has to defend the run better than that. Now it is 12 on the ground, up to the 31. They snap. Farrell incoming, steps out left, and he slings this away as he eats a shot from Mack. And that was very nearly their first sack of the game. Second down now, just over 5 minutes in the quarter. Wilson in motion. He gets, and a perfect wrap-up from Ojulari brings him down behind the line. But there is an injured Dolphin on the play, and it's their Pro Bowl tackle, Teron Armstead, and they're taking him to the locker room to get checked out. So they lose 2 on the sweep, and that brings us to 3rd down, needing 12 to move the sticks. Tua gets, staying patient in the pocket. Nothing open, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play for the pair of Clelin Ferrell and the reigning Defensive Rookie of the Year, B.J. Ojulari. And that is huge as that takes them out of field goal range. He saw Ferrell coming up the middle, so he evaded right, but Ojulari got past his blocker to meet him and create the sack. Turk standing on the 47, he gets, boots it away. Patterson back to receive, but this one will touch down in the end zone for the touchback. And he gave it his best effort, but pushed it just too far. So now, Cardinals take over, starting on the 20, Murray under center. They give to Williams, moving left, has space across the marker, met, tackled down by the pair of Holland and Kohu. A very nice run to begin the drive for Arizona, and Miami has no answer to the run right now. 13 on the carry, bunch set right. Another for Williams, cuts it middle, and run over by Wilkins, and that is his first contribution on the afternoon. 5 more on the ground there, up to the 37. Murray gets, waits, rifles left, and it's picked off in the hands of Smith. He's immediately pushed out of bounds, but a massive mistake from Murray leads to a Cam Smith interception to get Miami the ball right back on the turnover. What an incredible play. He wanted McBride on the crosser, but simply overthrew him towards the defender, and he made him pay by securing the ball to make the turnover. And now the Dolphins look to score their first points in the game as they will begin the drive inside enemy territory. Time to see if they can get it done. Drive begins on the 42. Hill and Waddle the receivers, Achane the back. Tua drops. Farrell pressuring, takes off left. Slings it left and off the mark. He tried to find Higgins on the sideline but could not connect. 2nd and 10 now from the eye. Staying pass. Cards blitz. Rifles middle. And overthrown. Waddle had to step deep, but the pressure got home too quick on that one. That means we have 3rd down, needing 10 for the first. Still outside field goal range. Tua gets, waits, slings it right, and he has Tyreek, who gets driven down after the catch. And just when they needed a play, Tyreek shows up to make it happen. They get 17 on the reception, up to the 25. What do? Handoff Asian. No, play action. Sets, throws it left, has Higgins, who's taken down for the short gain, and not exactly what they were looking for there. 2 of 5 for 10 thus far, 2nd and 9 now. They snap, looks, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play for the number 2 overall pick, Michael Allison. And he does not waste any time, as in the first quarter of his first game, he gets his first sack of his NFL career. He immediately got by Hunt, and Tua had no time to do anything about it. They lose 4 on the sack. Now it's 3rd and 13. Ball is snapped. Tua evades back left, and he throws this one out of bounds. This Arizona pass rush continues to be too much, as now they will be forced to settle for the field goal try. Here is Jason Sanders from 45 yards out. Left hash. His kick is up and good. And the Dolphins get on the board in the closing moments of our first quarter as the score moves to 7-3. Arizona offense returns to the field starting on the 23. Give to Williams up the middle. Pulled down from behind by Ogba. He crosses 40 yards on just his 5th carry. So with 5 on the run, they are up to the 28. Murray gets, looks, rifles left. He has Wilson, has daylight. Holland dives and misses. Going down, Edmonds in pursuit, dragged down, falling out of bounds near the 15. An unbelievable play by the second-year receiver out of Stanford as he moves them straight down the field. This almost didn't work as he collided with Hamler, but he got on the end of it, and that is an incredible way to end the first quarter of action, with the Cardinals ready to add to their lead in the second. Now our second quarter of action starts with Arizona 16 yards out, following the 56-yard Wilson catch and run. Hollywood in motion. He get no to Williams, and he gets stuffed. An impressive play by Winfrey to fly into the backfield and not fall for the motion trickery to give them a loss on the play. Losing 2 on the run, backed up to the 18. Murray gets, rolls out right, fires end zone, and he cannot hold on. Amazingly, Wilkins dropped back in coverage to break that one up for Williams. That is simply incredible work by him. I don't think I've ever seen that. 3rd and 12 now. Ball is snapped. Looking. Moving right again. Rifles end zone. And he has it. No, wait, they say incomplete. They say he did not get the feed in as Jonathan Banks is shaking up for Miami. So he'll take a seat on the sideline, but we have to take another look at this. Hollywood runs a corner route where he gets open. McBride pulls the safety over. Murray puts this near the back corner. And I think he had this. Look, right here. 2 feet in bounds. That should be a touchdown. And Arizona will challenge the call on the field. And from the shot we looked at, it looked like he clearly had both feet in bounds. But let's see if the officials decide to agree with our thoughts here in the booth. Here comes the announcement from the officials right here. Let us see what they have to say.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And they reverse the decision. Touchdown is good as Garfield now up and knocks through the extra point. And although it did take a challenge, Hollywood Brown does secure the touchdown grab to put the Cardinals up by 2 scores early in this one. Tua and company return to the field starting on the 25 from the pistol. Tua gets patient. Rifles middle. He finds Tyreek pulled down by Baker on the logo. A perfect time for a play like that as they get some big chunk yardage to start. A gain of 21 to begin. 4 yards shy of midfield. Give to Etienne. No play action. And he goes down. That is a second sack in just as many drives for the rookie, Michael Allison. And while they picked him up to solidify their run defense, they'll take the pass rush as well. This is a perfect sack for him as well. All contact to the body and doesn't lay down on him, just shoves him to the ground. No chance at a roughing the passer call there. The Dolphins end up losing 5 on the sack, backed up to the 41. They snap. Slings it right. Wilson has lit up by Collins, and I don't know how he held on to that one to the big hit. That brings us to 3rd down from the Cardinal 48, needing 5 to move the chains. Ball is snapped. Waits. Fires right. And he hits Gibson as his momentum takes him out at the 41. And that is a perfect out route to get just enough to secure the 1st down. A whole new set of downs now. Offset I. It's a stretch right. A-Chain getting wide. Gets the edge across the marker. And he's finally fought out of bounds by Budda Baker. Great execution to get his speed some blocks so he could hit the edge and blaze down that outside boundary. That will be 18 yards on the carry, up to the 23. Now they hand off Achane. Hesitates, and he is slammed down by Farrell. Could not find a running lane, and Farrell made him pay for it. So, no gain on the run. Still 2nd and 10. Back to the pass. Scanning. Pressure coming, slips out left, hit as he throws, and luckily this one sails out of bounds as Ojulari was flying in to place the hit. So we are back to third down once more, this time from the 23, needing 10 to convert. Tua gets. Steps up, rifles right. He sends this one over the head of Wilson and throw it away. He was blanketed by Williams and he was about to eat a shot from Farrell as well. And now they must settle for a kick again. Back is Sanders for another field goal try from 40 yards out. Right hash. His kick is up just barely, but it is good. And this explosive Miami offense has yet to get one into the end zone to this point, but a pair of field goals brings this to an 8-point game. The Cardinal offense looking to keep the pressure on, starting on the 20. Murray gets, looks, rifles left, hits Hollywood, quickly hit from behind by Long. A nice, easy completion to get them started. That one goes for 5. Patterson now in the backfield. Handoff to him, up the middle behind Hernandez. Finally sent down near the marker. And they say that's enough, and that will move the chains for the Cards after the productive run. Under 7 minutes in the half now. From the 32, Murray gives to Williams. McBride lead blocking, hits the hole, tackled down by Long, but not until he fights across the marker to move the sticks once again for Arizona. They're moving this ball too well right now. Now they're nearing midfield. Shotgun look. Hamler goes in motion. He gets on the touch pass. Moving right. Cuts it up. Shut down by Edmonds in a creative way to get Hamler his first touch of the game. End up getting 6 on the touch pass. 2 yards shy of the 50. Give to Patterson. No, play action. Sliding left. Fires downfield. Has McBride. Slips between defenders. Across the 25. Pulls over Edmonds. Finally sent down near the 15. And plays like this are why this team is dangerous. They can simply do it all. They ran the ball so well, and they capitalized on it with a perfect play action where McBride broke it big. So, they end up getting 36 on the grab. Now into the red zone they go. Ball is snapped. Murray takes off right, looking, and he throws it away as he takes the hit from Bradley Chubb near the sideline. So after the incompletion, moving to second down. They give to Williams, hits the hole, taken down by a horde of defenders, and a solid run will set them up for third down. They get 3 on the carry, so now 7 yards gets the first, 12 to score. Back to the pass. Rifles middle, has Williams who gets laid out by Baker, but he holds on and the officials say just short, and that forces 4th down. That was as close as could be, but they want to go for it. 4th and inches on the 6-yard line. They give to Arma, and he gets it powering forward. They mark him down at the 1. All they asked was to get the first, but he very nearly punched in his second score of the game. New set of downs, 1st and goal, 1 yard out. They give to Connor, fighting forward, and he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! And after fighting an uphill battle the entire preseason to just keep his spot on this roster, it is James Conner himself who finds the end zone as we near the 2-minute warning of the first half. This was pure effort as he was met at the 2, powered forward through the distance, and got the ball just across the line to secure the points. Garfield now for the extra point afterwards. His kick is up, and it is good. And with that, their point total for the first half now moves up to 21. Hawk kicks us back off. Gibson back to receive. He takes the knee for the touchback. And now this Dolphin offense that is yet to create a touchdown gets about 3 minutes to craft a drive before the break. They will end up starting on the 25-yard line, going with a pistol look, H.A. in the back. Handoff, goes left, and he gets run over by Mack. The veteran linebacker stuffs them on the first play of the drive. They do get one on the run. Fullback now in the formation. Another for Achane, cuts it up, and he gets wrestled down by Thompson near the 30. A nice run there as that will take us into the 2-minute warning with Miami looking to claw back into this game before the break. Final 2 minutes of the half, Dolphins facing a 3rd and 4 from the 31. Tua drops back, rifles right, hits Snell, and he will get just enough for the first down. Now Miami will go hurry up, running the 2-minute drill, looking to save their timeouts. Staying past, Farrell incoming, Tua spins out. Throws underneath for Tyreek, who turns up and goes out after crossing the 40. Great work by Tua to avoid the pressure and find his man. Clock stops at 1:39, 2nd and 2. Snap, quick fires left, has Snell, picked up and slammed down by White, but he holds on through the ground. And that moves the chains again as Miami continues to go hurry up, trying to preserve the clock. Tua gets, slings it right, has Waddle, but he gets rocked by Baker and cannot hold on. Big time break up there by the former All-Pro. Incomplete pass stops the clock again at 1:19. Ball is snapped, rolls out right, and he tosses this one away. Farrell got the pressure up the middle, and this pass rush is dominating right now. That means we have third down from the Dolphin 49, needing 10 for the first. Another pass call, standing tall, and he goes down. That is the third sack of the game for Michael Allison in his debut, and he is proving his worth as the second overall pick for Arizona, and the Cards will end up using a timeout. They want the ball back, and they want to see if they can add more points before the half. Out comes Turk for the punt, standing on the 29. He gets, boots it away, Patterson back to receive. He takes from the 14, goes left, and set down by a pair of defenders after crossing the 20. And as the Cardinal offense takes the field, let's recognize the impressive first half Tyson Williams has put together, as on just 8 carries, he has already crossed the 50-yard mark. Arizona starts in the 22, 54 seconds on the clock, still all 3 timeouts. Murray drops back, takes off right, hit as he throws, and this one hits the dirt, and he's thankful for that as there was a defender right there. They lose 5 seconds, 2nd and 10, and someone jumps. What's the call here? And they get Hernandez on the false start, so that will back them up by 5. So now it is a 2nd and 15 from the 17. They give to Will. No, play action. Looking. Steps, fires right. Has Williams, who falls out of bounds before he has to take the hit. And now we have a big third down to come. Here we go. 3rd and 13 inside their own 20. Murray gets. Steps up. And he is cut down to the line. And Miami will call timeout. So now comes Hawk for the punt, now standing on the 9. And he will get. Boots it away. Tyreek Hill back to receive. He takes from the 32 as he jukes out one. Quickly taken down after. And now Miami gets one last shot before we reach the halftime break. And they will start on the 38 with 2 timeouts in hand. They will be going empty to start, knowing there's no chance at a run. Need to go 62 for the score. Tua gets. Dumps off to Waddle, who gets ran over by Williams, and the Dolphins use their 2nd timeout of the game. They lose 2 on the play, down to 27 seconds. Ball is snapped. Patient with the ball. Dumps off to Gibson, trying to get out, but he gets cut down by White, and that will force them to use their final timeout. So now they have 22 seconds, no timeouts, needing to go 61 for the score. Staying past, scanning, escapes right, unloads deep, going for Waddle. Picture perfect coverage away from Marco as he bats it away. And now, Miami will be forced to punt the ball away with no points at the end. Victory formation for the Cards. They take the knee. And that will send us into the halftime break with Arizona up 2 scores on the road against a Miami team that has surprisingly not managed a touchdown to this point. Now let's send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction, and let's take a look around the league today. Starting out west in Vegas, the Raiders rookie QB Rogan faces a tough start as he takes on Seattle in his debut, and as they near the halftime break, they are tied at a touchdown apiece. Moving further out in LA, another rookie quarterback in Curtis Atkins is also facing a rough beginning to his career as he has already thrown an interception, and he is down 10 to Chicago as they near the break. And then over in Denver, it is the Russell Wilson-led Broncos who hold a touchdown lead over the Saints and their first-year QB in Rashad Pickett as they close out the first half. But now we move back here in Miami, and we have seen the reigning NFC champs come out to a dominant start on offense, and their defense has found a way to slow down this speedy Dolphin offense as they have been held to a pair of field goals. Thank you, and let's take you back to the field for the second half of action. Sanders kicks off our second half. Bocelli back to receive. He takes out from the goal line, up the middle, turns it right, and is ran down after crossing the 20. And that means that Arizona will begin our second half with the ball, and they'll be looking for more of the same. They start on the 21, Murray under center, Williams the lone back. It's a stretch right, and he is cut down by Chubb for a loss. Amazing play to close down that edge and not let him get to the sideline. So they do lose about 2 on that run. I want to say, yes, the officials mark it officially as a loss of 2. And now they are backed up to the 19-yard line. Snap. Quick fires left and off the mark. A miscommunication between Murray and Hollywood there. And that means we have a quick third down, needing 12 to avoid the 3-and-out early. Murray gets. Rifles middle. And this one hits the dirt. He had Hamler with a step on the inside seam, but he led him just too far. And now the Cardinals will start the second half with a 3-and-out. Hawk for just his second punt of the day, standing on the 5. He gets it, boots it away. Tyreek back to receive once more. He takes from the 32, up the middle, tries to turn it outside, but he eats the dirt instead. And now Tua and company get their first shot of the half, and they need to turn it on quickly as they are capable of so much more than this. They start the drive on the 43, back to this twin tight end set. They give to play action, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play for the former All-Pro, Budda Baker. And he has been here for many of the rough years with the squad, and it's nice to see him finally find the success with this team. They sent him as a free blitzer off the left side, and with the time the play action took, Tua had no chance to escape. They lose 9 on the play, backed up to the 34. Snap. It's a screen. Gets to Wilson and swiftly dropped by the pair of Ojulari and Williams. It was a good idea, but the execution was just not there. And now it will be Miami who faces the 3-and-out. From the 35, he needs to get to the Cardinal 47. Tua gets, slides back, throws one out on the right side, and this line just can't get him any time. He seems like he has to move off his spot on every single snap. Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and now Arizona has possession once more, starting on the 27. They pitch it left. Jones tries to cut it up, but he is wrestled down by Banks. Rookie-on-rookie play there, and this Arizona team is relying on a lot of young guys they picked up in this past draft. 4 rookie starters on this roster. They lose 1 on the run, 2nd and 11 now. Snap. Give to Joe. No, play action. Slings it left, and it's Hollywood who brings in the tough grab as Holland put on some tight coverage, but it did not matter. That grab goes for 5, so now on 3rd down, 5 more gets the first. Murray gets, waits, rifles right, and it's knocked down. It's time the tight coverage from Holland does pay off as he gets ahead of McBride and gets a hand on the ball to prevent the catch. 3 straight 3-and-outs to start the second half. Miami with the ball once more, starting on the 21. Tua gets, fires left, has Tyreek shoved down by Collins. And Arizona is doing a great job keeping Tyreek in front of them to contain that speed. Getting 7 on the catch, his 5th of the day there. Snap. Quick fires right. He has Waddle on the sideline, and they've executed that short yardage out to get the first a lot today. Another 6 through the air, up to the 34. It's a stretch right, met by Fatukasi, but HM breaks off, and he gets swallowed up by multiple defenders. And after all that, he still ends up with a loss. Gave it his best effort there. Officially goes down as a loss of 1 on the play. Backed up to the 33. Give to Gibson. Nice block from White. Met by Baker, and Collins finishes it off. Critical block from the rookie there to open up the space. So they get 8 on the carry. So now it's 3rd down, needing 3 to convert. Snap. It's a screen, but it can't get out. The Cardinal defense read this and went full sprint down the middle, and it left Miami with no time to set up the play. So now they will punt. Cards take back over, starting on the 22. Jones the back. And he gets on the stretch, moving wide. Gets inside of Howard, but can't get away as he is down short of the 30. And this is a better carry than his previous. They get 5 on the run. Murray under center. He drops back. He runs right. Tosses downfield. Hamler brings it down. Picked up and slammed down out of bounds by Baker. Trying to get him more involved now. That will move the chains once more for Arizona up to the 39. Hamler motion across. Snap. Give to Joe. No, play action. Patient with the ball. Rifles left. He finds McBride down the sideline. Dropped by the pair of Edmonds and Smith. And a second massive pickup for their star tight end. Gets them well into enemy territory after the catch. That play fake does just enough to throw off the defense, and McBride does the rest, taking it in stride and getting himself downfield. Now they have under 4.5 minutes left in this third quarter of action. now into field goal range. Murray drops back again, scanning, patient. He rifles left, and McBride rips it down. That is back-to-back clutch grabs from Trey McBride. And with that, he moves his team back inside the red zone. Another 14 for McBride, up to the 17 now. Give to Williams, looking for room, and he is cut down by Baker after a short gain. At least he worked something out of that one. The officials give him 1, so now it's 2nd and 9. Give to Will, no, play action. Takes off right, long dives and misses. Murray steps up across the marker before getting wrapped up by Wilkins. Just the second time Murray has tucked it today, and that decision will have a big payoff for them as the Cards are now back to a goal to go. Under 3 minutes left in the third, and now it's 1st and goal from the 5. They snap. Throws it backwards to Williams, and he fights forward as he's brought down by Holland. And an interesting wrinkle, that only gets them a yard on that one, I'm sorry. 2nd and goal now, Hamler out on the left, but there's no one on him. Murray didn't see it, and Williams gets swallowed up in the backfield. A massive mistake on what could have been an easy score is now 2 yards lost on the play. So it is now 3rd and goal from the 6. Can they find the end zone? Murray gets, fires middle, and he lays out for it. Touchdown, Cardinals! Thanks to the guy who earned a starting spot in this receiving unit during the preseason, KJ Hamler, in his first game of the year. He snags one with a beautiful effort there. Murray almost overthrew him, but Hamler makes sure his touchdown isn't getting away from him as he secures the score. Garfield for the point after. His kick is up and good. And the Cards get their first touchdown after halftime to stretch the margin to 22. Finns get the ball back starting on the 25. Minute and a half left in the quarter. Tua gets. Takes off left. Pressured by Mack, and he hikes this ball away. Mack was ready to claim his first sack on the year there. After the incompletion, 2nd down now. Ball is snapped. Standing tall. Fires right. Snell goes up, but it gets punched out by Marco. Phenomenal coverage to prevent the big play there. So now, they face another 3rd down from the 25, still needing 10 for the first. 3rd straight pass. Rifles right. He finds Tyreek, taken down by multiple defenders. And just when they needed to play, they go to their best player on the field to make it happen. Drive stays alive for Miami now as they go with 3 tight ends. Give to Achane, and dropped with a perfect open field tackle from Baker, will mean the Dolphins will be moving backwards. They decided to test his tackling, and Baker did not fail to make the play. They lose 2 on the run. 2nd and 12 now. Back to the pass. Looking. Throw short for Snell, and they say he did not complete the catch. Great coverage from Kaiser White on the play. That brings us back to 3rd down. Still in the 35, needing 12 for the first. He gets. Farrell breaks through, evading left. Unloads deep downfield. And no, that one is batted away. Again, perfect coverage on the deep ball from these Arizona corners. And this time it's their draft day trade acquisition, Tyreek Stevenson. Tua returns for the punt. Standing on the 21. Boots it away. Patterson back to receive. He takes from the 19. Up the right, turns it inside before being downed by Wilkins. And that will bring us to the end of our 3rd quarter with the Cards holding a 3-score lead over the Miami Dolphins. Our final quarter of play begins, and now Arizona starts their drive on the 32, looking to extend this lead. Give to Williams, goes left, and is taken down by Holland. But there is an injured Dolphin on the play. It's their 27-year-old linebacker, Jerome Baker, and he will be taking a seat on the bench as he gets evaluated by the training staff. That's a gain of 4 on the run. 2nd and 6 now. Back to Williams. No, play action. Waits. Rifles right, and he finds Hollywood towards the sideline, taken well out of bounds by Howard, and the flags fly after that one.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
And they book Xavier Howard with an unnecessary roughness, so they'll tackle on an extra 15 at the end of it. Pure frustration mistake there, now inside the 30. Handoff Williams, and he is wrestled down behind the line by Tyndall. He hit that gap perfectly, and it results in a failed run for Arizona that will move them backwards on the play. It will officially go down as a loss of 1 there. So now Arizona finds themselves backed up to the 30-yard line. Murray drops back. Patient. Fires it deep right. And Ertz cannot bring it down. A great effort, but Holland had it locked down. Great defensive work by Miami brings us to yet another third down. From the 30, 11 for the first. Murray gets. Sprints right. Slings it downfield. And he has Williams, who goes to the ground to secure it. But a phenomenal find from the franchise QB for the Cards. Just a gorgeous toss here. Chubb was in his face as he guts out of the pocket, and Murray just puts this ball into space and gives it enough air to let his man adjust and get on the end of it. That is 25 on the completion, so now it's 1st and goal from the 5 once more. They give to Patterson, up the middle, met and chopped down short of the goal line. And after a solid run, they'll mark him down at the 2. So they get 3 on the run. Now it's 2nd and goal, under 10 minutes left. They snap. Fires left, and he does not have it. Hamler had it in his hands, but the coverage forced it out on the goal line. Nearly a 2nd straight score for him. But now they face 3rd and goal from 2 yards out. Give to Williams, met, and thrown back by Winfrey. They stuff him on the goal line. A massive stand for this defense, and Williams has barely gotten anything after halftime. He just beat the rookie Sara up front and gave him no shot. But the Cards are not settling. They want to go for it. 4th and goal. Ball is snapped. Rifles middle, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals, and this is team football. Michael Wilson picks up the touchdown on the underneath crosser, and all 5 touchdowns they put up today have gone to all different players. This was just such a simple call here. They tell Murray to just buy as much time as he can as they bank on the pressure, and it doesn't take long for Wilson to clear into the space for the easy score. Now they're showing him love on the sideline. Garfield for the point after. His kick is up, and it is good. And in 8 plays that took 2 minutes and 45 seconds, Arizona may have just put this game out of reach as they go up by 4 scores here in the 4th quarter. Ball sent back to Miami. They start on the 25, 9:15 left in the game. Snap. It's a screen. Gets the H-hand. Thompson through the block and drops after a short gain. Nice work to get to the ball carrier there. Only 3 on the screen. 2nd and 7 now. Tua gets. Pressure coming. Throws crossbody and it hits the dirt. Just did his best to get rid of it as Farrell was ready to drop him there. That means we move to 3rd down, needing 7 to avoid another 3 and out. Snap. Give to Gibson. Pushing up the middle. Met and wrestled down finally by multiple defenders. And they will stop him short of the marker, and that forces 4th down. Incredible work by this defense to rally to the ball. But the Dolphins have nothing to lose at this point, so they're going for it on 4th and 2. Give to Gibson, and he gets planted in the backfield by Mack. That's a turnover on downs, and there is a Cardinal shaking up on the play. However, it's their pass rusher, Clelin Ferrell, and they'll take him to the sideline as he's 10-2 by the doctors. But what a play that was. Mack fights to the left tackle and swallows up the running back before he can get the open space wide. That means Arizona will take back over, starting on the Dolphin 29. Murray gets. Rolls out right. Eyes downfield. Fires. And oh, they got lucky. Off the hands of Jerome Baker. That was a sure pick. And we are hearing that Clelin Ferrell is dealing with hip bursitis, and they are going to rest him with not much left to play for. Now we move to 2nd down as the Cards go empty. Snap. It's a screen. But he doesn't get it off as he gets spun down for the sack by the rookie Jonathan Banks, and this just looked wrong all the way around. I'm not exactly sure who was supposed to get this one, and it looks like maybe some of them didn't know either, and Murray pays for it as he's thrown down to the dirt. So, Arizona will lose 10 on that sack, backed up to the 39, needing to reach the 19 to convert. The ball is snapped, drifting back, on the run. Slings it right. Patterson has and takes himself out of bounds. No need to take the hit. Just complete the catch and set up the possible field goal try from the rookie Garfield. But wow, a surprising decision. They instead want to go for it. I guess the real benefit is a first to run the clock, and they're going to stay past. Fires middle and knocked down. Heads up play by Long to get on the end of that one. And now both teams will end up trading failed 4th down conversions in our final quarter of play. And now, Tua and company return with time running out for them. They start the drive on the 36, adjusting the formation, 6:53 on the clock. They snap. Throws short for Wilson, who is taken down by the pair of White and Collins. And they're not to no huddle yet, but they will raise the tempo a bit. 7 on the catch, up to the 43. Tua gets. Dumps left for Wilson, who gets the first, and then is sent out by Stevenson near the opposite 45, as he just takes what they give him there. Now in enemy territory, less than 6 minutes left. Another pass call. Short again for Wilson, who breaks the tackle, but he can't get far as Baker is there to clean it up. Cedric Wilson giving this team a chance late. That's another 5 for him, up to the 42. The ball is snapped. Patient. Short again to Wilson. Baker there to make the tackle. And that is 4 straight catches for him as they want to put something together late. New set of downs. Wilson subs out now. Staying pass. Rifles right, and off the hands of Waddle. Incredible coverage from Marco, but you have to make that catch there. Second down now. Still on the 34. Tua gets. Fires right, and now it's Arizona who drops a pick as Kaiser White crashed on this ball and just missed the catch. 3rd and 10. 4:25 on the clock. 7th straight pass. Moves right. Throws back middle for Waddle, who does bring in this one before being shoved down by Collins. And this sets up another 4th down attempt for Miami. Extremely clutch spot here. Now down 4 scores. Any chance they have of coming back comes down to right here. They snap. Out of the pocket. Fires left, and this one goes too far out of bounds. Another 4th down stop by this Cardinal defense, and this one is just about over at this point. Cardinals back on offense, ready to run this clock out, starting on the 29. Give to Jones. Ran over by Agba, and that will stop the run right at the line for no gain. Nothing on 1st down, moving to 2nd down. They give to Patterson, cuts it inside the block, back left, sent down by Holland near the marker, and the officials say he got just enough. They'll move the sticks for the Cardinals, and they have just dominated the Dolphins here today on the road. Now a little over 2.5 minutes left in this game from the 39. Give to Jones, no play action. Rolling right, sets, unloads back across the field. He has McBride wide open. He brings it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. And no letting up from Arizona. They are proving last year was not a flash in the pan as Trey McBride finds their 6th score of the day. Just a perfect play fake. No one expected McBride to trail down that far sideline. And this offense is on fire right now. A perfect way to end it for this offense. Garfield for the point after. His kick is up and good. As now Arizona extends the lead to 36. Dolphin offense returns, playing for pride at this point. Fires right, hits Waddle, who's immediately sent down by Marco. And that right there will be taking us into the 2-minute warning, with Arizona ready to close this one out. Final 2 minutes, 2nd and 8 from the 27. Tua drops back. Patient. Pressure comes, escapes left, and he throws this one straight out of bounds. This Cardinal pass rush has taken over this game. 3rd and 8 now from the 27. Ball is snapped. Takes off right. Fires crossbody. He finds Waddle wide open. Fought down by Baker. Finally, there we go. And he has been dominant today. A nice chunk play from there though. New set of downs now under 1:30. Staying pass. Spins out right. Hit as he throws, and this one hits the dirt. Farrell has been winning up the middle all game long. Moving to 2nd down from the 49. They snap. Spins again. This time he gets it off, and Wilson has it before he gets slammed down by Joseph. A solid completion there. Gain of 3 on the play. Now into enemy territory. 3rd and 7. Another pass call. Rifles left, and he finds Snell, who gets dropped by Joseph. It has been a solid debut for the rookie tight end nonetheless. Moving the chains up to the 34. Snap. Quick fires for Wilson. Driven down by Thompson. End of the game is now nearing for both squads. Less than 10 seconds from the 29. Tua gets and immediately rifles this one out of bounds. Just did not like the look they gave him. Wanted to take one last shot. 3 seconds left. Last play of the game. Ball is snapped. Patient with it. Throws it up. And this one sails out the back of the end zone as the clock hits 0. And the Arizona Cardinals have demolished the Miami Dolphins by a score of 42-6. And Miami had no answers for them today. They gave them every look on offense, and their pass rush was just too much to handle. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next week as we have our home opener where we take on the Dallas Cowboys.